Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea, CSC Chairperson Alicia De La Rosa Bala, and CSB Executive Director Maria on the Chief of Presidential Protocol and Presidential Assistant on Foreign Affairs, Mr. Robert E.A. Protocol, and Presidential Assistant on Foreign Affairs, Mr. Robert E.A. Borher.
Thank you very much. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, this Gawad CES is awarded to Mirna S. Chua, CESO 3, Assistant Secretary, Department of Budget and Management, for her landmark work in leading the completion of the study on compensation and benefits in the public sector, providing the basis for Executive Order Number 201, Series of 2000, and Congressional Joint Resolution Number 4, which resulted in significant reforms in the compensation structure of government personnel and for instituting reforms in the recruitment, promotion, and other internal administrative systems at the Bureau of Customs, given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, this Gawad CES is awarded to Cristito A. Eco, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent, Department of Education, Division of Catbalogan City, for his significant contributions in implementing the enhanced computerized office or ecosystem and for fostering closer partnerships between the DepEd Division Office and its community, resulting in improved governance and operations of schools and learning centers, as well as innovative initiatives, thereby enhancing the quality and relevance of basic education and the performance of students. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, this Gawad CES is awarded to Enrique A. Tayag, CESO 3, Director, Bureau of Local Health Systems Development, Department of Health, for his effective leadership in spearheading the institutionalization of the revised International Health Regulations IHR 2005 of the National Epidemiology Center, or NEC, fostering the Philippines' integrated capacity to prevent, protect against, and respond to emerging health threats through reliable early detection of possible outbreaks, thereby prompting other agencies rather to devise alternate disease prevention strategies and promote public health education initiatives for the improved well-being and health of the Filipino people. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018, signed Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines.
Congratulations to our 2017 Gawad Career Executive Service honorees. The President will now lead the conferment of the Civil Service Commission Pag-asa Award to 8 individuals and 2 group awardees. Our individual and group awardees shall receive a gold-gilded medallion handcrafted by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, a plaque signed by the chairperson of the Civil Service Commission, and this year, the CSC deemed it necessary to increase the cash award from 100,000 to 150,000 pesos. To receive the award, may we call on Head Carpenter Arnulfo B. Agluba, Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewerage System Corporate Office. He salvaged and cycled old wood lumber and turned this in the past 3 years. Congratulations. Next is Principal 2 Annabel A. Alipoon, Payao Elementary School, Department of Education, Division of Negros Occidental, for her steadfast commitment in advancing the state of education in Negros Occidental by introducing innovative projects which reduce non and slow readers of the school. Congratulations. Next is IT Officer 3, Roger F. Baroga, Philippine Rice Research Institute. His brainchild, the Future Rice Farm, executes future farming techniques such as the use of clean and renewable energy and the use of information and communications technology for farm automation, lesser farming expenses, and increased harvest yield. Congratulations. Next is Jail Senior Inspector Dr. Marie Cheryl H. Hamolo, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Regional Office 6, for conceptualizing and implementing a holistic lifestyle and wellness program for the regional office and in all 36 jails across the region. Congratulations. Next is Police Chief Superintendent Rodelio B. Son, Philippine National Police, for having authored the creation of Reconciliation and Unification Council composed of Muslim elders and respected tribesmen to resolve conflicts. Congratulations. Next is Mayor Albin D. Magdamit, Municipal Government of Prosperidad, for his commitment and determination in transforming the municipality of Prosperidad and improving the lives of its less privileged constituents. Congratulations. Next is Community Development Officer for Rhea Jane P. Malyari, Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority, for empowering the indigenous people in Subic by training them as biodiversity, coastal ecosystem wildlife. Congratulations. Next is Midwife 1, Ben Zar M. Sam, Municipal Health Office, Municipal Government of Mako. His active and sustained implementation of the Department of Health's EGG program to address malnutrition earned recognition for his municipality for having the least number of malnourished children. Thank you. Next is Group Awardee, but the warmer, Capiz State University, with Bede P. Ozaraga as team leader for the research on and development of the botanical dewormer, an organic product used in controlling intestinal worms in native chicken. Congratulations. Next group awardee is Tribal and Muslim Affairs. City Tribal and Muslim Affairs Office, City Government of Tagum, with team leader Saili Labastida Palomata, for empowering the indigenous and Muslim communities of the city of Tagum through capacity building and livelihood development and cultural promotion and preservation. Congratulations to all the Civil Service Commission Pag-asa awardees. Edmar Martinez will lead the conferment of the Dangal ng Bayan Award. The Dangal ng Bayan Award is given for performance of an extraordinary and consistent demonstration of exemplary ethical behavior under Republic Act Number 6713, otherwise known as the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees. The Dangal ng Bayan awardee shall receive a trophy designed and executed by the late Napoleon V. Abueva, National Artist for Sculpture, a gold-gilded medallion handcrafted by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, 200,000 pesos cash, and an automatic promotion to the next higher position under Republic Act Number 6713. We have 10 awardees. May we call on Master Teacher 1, Windel V. Alvarez, Tabgon Elementary School, Department of Education, Division of Camarines Sur. His initiatives increase the number of enrollees in the Alternative Learning System program and the number of volunteer teachers who shared his passion for service, propelling the province to post a high passing percentage in the ALS accreditation and equivalency test. Congratulations. Next is Research Professor 7, Dr. Eva Maria C. De La Paz, National Institutes of Health, University of the Philippines, Manila, in recognition of her significant and sustained contributions in the field of genetics in the country, particularly a genetic form of dystonia, a neurodegenerative disorder affecting male adults. Congratulations. Next is State Auditor 3, Romel C. Espina, Commission on Audit, Regional Office 13, Butuan City. His strong commitment in pursuing the Commission on Audit's fight against graft and corruption resulted in the suspension of government officials and recovery of public funds amounting to millions of pesos in the municipalities placed under his watch. Congratulations. Next is midwife to Lorenza S. Holdanero, Municipal Government of San Jose Occidental, Mindoro, for championing healthcare in Mangyan communities that led to dramatic decrease in child mortality, maternal health, and incidence of infectious and vector-borne diseases. Congratulations. Next is Head Teacher 1. Congratulations. Next is Head Teacher 1, Roderick L. Labay, Apnangan Elementary School, Department of Education, Division of Oriental, Mindoro. For his dedication in servicing the Mangyan communities, particularly addressing student absenteeism through personal health and sanitation education, building makeshift classrooms, and providing free school supplies to students who cannot afford to buy their own. Congratulations! Teacher 1, Annie Lee C. Masongsong, Labo Elementary School, Department of Education, Division of Oriental Mindoro. Her concern and compassion for Mangyan children, especially those with special needs, spurred her to customize teaching approaches to better address communication difficulties and to undertake feeding programs using personal resources. Congratulations! Administrative Aid 1, Ray B. Peñaranda, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Field Office 8, Tacloban City. His dedication to service has been manifested many times, most notable of which is his heroic feat during the onslaught of Typhoon Yolanda when he saved 21 lives. Congratulations. Next is Laborer 1, Helson A. Reilly, City Government of Marikina. He diligently performed his tasks despite dangers and risks posed by his job as a street sweeper. His strict adherence to the norms of conduct positively influences others to observe his standards in the discharge of official duties. Congratulations! Teacher 3, Lowell Adrian M. Solayaw, Pilar National Comprehensive High School, Department of Education, Division of Sorsogon. He set up the Pilar Reading Center, which became a heaven for positive experience on reading and learning. He initiated Project Bayanihan, which provides free review and coaching classes in teachers' licensure examination. Congratulations. Next is Provincial Veterinarian Dr. Mary Rose B. Vincoy, Provincial Government of Cebu, for promoting consumers' right to health and protecting consumers from trade malpractices caused by unsafe meat products. Congratulations to all the Dangalang Bayan awardees. The President will now lead the conferment of the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award. May we call on Chairperson Alicia de la Rosa Bala to assist the President. This is the highest award given to a public servant or group of public servants for exceptional or extraordinary contributions that had nationwide impact on public interest, security, and patrimony. The Presidential Lingkod Bayan awardees, individual and group, shall receive a gold-gilded medallion handcrafted by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and a plaque signed by the President of the Philippines, 200,000 pesos cash reward, and an automatic promotion to the next higher position. May we also call on the Chief of Presidential Protocol and Presidential Assistant on Foreign Affairs, Mr. Robert E.A. Borge, to read the presidential citations.
Thank you. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Sailila E. Abdullah, Director 1, Philippine Rice Research Institute, Department of Agriculture, Science City of Muñoz, Nueva Ecija, for his committed leadership in pursuing human resource management reforms, which provided stability and security of tenure for employees at the Philippine Rice Research Institute, thereby driving organizational performance and success, and inspiring employees to enhance research capability and innovation in rice farming and production. given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. Citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Lieutenant Colonel Ricky P. Bunanog, Assistant Chief of Staff for Operations G3PA, 6th Infantry Division, Philippine Army, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Camp Siongco, Awang, Datoodin, Sinswat, Maguindanao, for his fearless leadership in military operations, which earned for him the reputation of being Central Mindanao's warrior peacemaker, and for the successful planning and implementation of military offensives, which disrupted and neutralized operations of the Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters and contained future advances of local and international terrorists that pose threats to communities in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Jerry A. Camer, University Professor, University of Eastern Philippines, Tarman, Northern Samar, for his unwavering commitment to academic excellence and research in finding solutions to mosquito-borne diseases, resulting in the production of synthetic DNAs of dengue fever, Zika, and other flaviviruses, leading to advances in infection prevention, and inspiring other medical experts and academicians to explore alternative approaches to vaccination. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018, signed Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Dr. Brigida A. Claro, posthumously, Medical Specialist for Baguio General Hospital and Medical Center, Baguio City, for her commendable contributions to public service, public health, through the establishment of the first and only poison control unit of the Baguio General Hospital and Medical Center, which serves as the treatment and control facility for poison-related cases in northern Luzon, as well as a training center for future physician toxicologists, toxicology nurses, and toxicology analysts in the region. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018, signed Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The award is received by the sister of Dr. Brigida Claro, Corazon Claro Camacho. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Michael A. Gragasin, Supervising Science Research Specialist, Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization, Science City of Muñoz, Nueva Ecija, for his innovative ingenuity in spearheading and designing the development of the compact corn mill and the impeller rice mill for white and brown rice, resulting in faster milling shift from white rice to brown rice and vice versa, higher product yield, lesser broken grains and wastage, cheaper milling cost, and greater food sufficiency in several communities in the Philippines. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Palawan A. Lomondaya, Plant Manager, National Power Corporation, Mindanao Generation, Agus 1 and 2, Hydroelectric Power Plant Complex, Iligan City, for his exceptional dedication to the maintenance of the operations of the Agus 1 Hydroelectric Plant Complex amidst security threats during Malawi siege, thereby preventing power outage and ensuring consistent power supply in Mindanao. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Norvi L. Manigbas, Chief Science Research Specialist Scientist 1, Philippine Rice Research Institute, Science City of Muñoz, Nueva Ecija, for his pioneering work in developing the Philippines' first series of heat-tolerant rice varieties with high harvest potential, good quality earlier rice maturity, and improving rice breeding capabilities for climate change-ready rice varieties, thereby helping achieve greater food security for the nation. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Marcelino E. Odon, Engineer 3, Technical Services, Nueva Vizcaya Provincial Office, National Food Authority, Bayumbong, Nueva Vizcaya, for his consistent dedication in introducing innovation through the invention of the mechanical flash with paddy cleaner and development of the simplified operation of the 3 TPH Satake rice mill, thereby resulting in greater yield for palay farmers even during the rainy season and ensuring sufficient supply of good quality rice in the region. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Honorio M. Soriano Jr., State University President 3, Pampanga State Agricultural University, Magalang, Pampanga, for his exemplary dedication and steadfast leadership in steering Pampanga State Agricultural University into one of the leading teaching, research, extension, and agroecological higher education institutions in the country, making PSAO the first state college in the Philippines granted university status based on pure merit and thereby ensuring competitiveness of its graduates that will benefit the country's agriculture sector. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018, signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. The citation reads, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on VSU Forestal Advocates, Visayas State University, Baybay City, Leyte. Team Leader, Dennis P. Peque, Marlito M. Bande, Henry Y. Elvira Digore, Rotasio S. Gravoso, Eduardo O. Mangawag, Arthur E. Pasa, and Jimmy O. Pogosa members for their innovative research and projects on environmental protection and biodiversity conservation through the restoration of desired ecosystem conditions, rehabilitation of forests using rainforestation, and landscape restoration technologies, resulting in higher yield of agroforestry crops such as cacao, pomelo, langka, bamboo, and root crops, thereby allowing Filipino farmers to increase their incomes. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018, signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. Finally, last but not the least, Malacanang Palace, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is conferred on Alan L. Relion, Mayor, City Government of Tagum, Davao del Norte, for his effective leadership and governance, resulting in unprecedented growth in local revenues, improvement of its constituents' socioeconomic conditions, and increase in the city's employment rate, thereby making Tagum City a model city in employment generation, people empowerment, and income equality. Given in the city of Manila this 27th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Signed, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines.
Thank you very much, our dear President, and congratulations to all the awardees. To introduce our distinguished speaker, may we call on Executive Secretary Salvador C. Medialdea.
Magandang hapon po sa kanilang lahat. Ang Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Kindly sit down. Thank you for your courtesy. Let us be clear on this. I only have 2 pages for you. And considering the human toil that you did for your country and fellow men, masyado naman ano ito. You know, kasi ho, I'm not into reading speeches. Alam mo, mga politiko, harapin mo lang yung mic. Hindi na maghinto yan. Kaya ako nasanay na, but if we are in a hurry or a time constraint, ito ang binabasa ko. Pero I have more to tell you. Vinet's flight. Share lang tayo. The Executive Secretary Salvador Medaldia, the Ombudsman of the Republic of the Philippines, Samuel Martires, Commissioner Leopoldo Roberto Valderosa, the officials and members of the Civil Service Commission, Head Alicia Bala, the officers and staff of the Career Executive Service, headed by Executive Secretary Maria Antoinette Alones, the 2018 Distinguished Awardees of the Gawad Career Executive Service, Pag-asa Dangal ng Bayan, Presidential Good Bayan. Of course, we have here Secretary Delfin Garcia of the DND, the DILG Secretary General Anyo, and wala absent yung iba, tinamad siguro. Ladies and gentlemen, I have prepared. If you don't mind, I will read it later. Pero marami pa akong gustong sabihin sa inyo about our country. Alam mo, ang Pilipinas, maraming pera. Actually, if we just talk about the needs to meet the challenges of day-to-day governance, and of course the long term, take about 2-3 years of projects, meron no tayo. But the problem is, I would like to tell you now, and very frank with you, the presence of the ombudsman is here. Corruption. Talagang matindi ang corruption. And I would just like to lay the 2 predicates. Unless we stop corruption, and unless there is law and order in the Philippines, I am sad to say to you, we will never rise from our present level of governance. Kasi idagdag mo yung akin. Basing anong gawin ko, wala pa rin. Kaya nga may sabi-sabi na kudita, mutiny, gusto nila kong paalisin. The irony of it all is gusto ko talagang umalis. Bigyan mo ako ng magandang rason. As a matter of fact, Senator Lorenzana was the Secretary Lorenzana, General Anyo, si Bingbong, and all. About 2-3 weeks ago, I called for a command conference. Alam mo, I was busy fixing the Nayong Filipino. And I decided that afternoon that everybody will go. Sinasabi ko na sa lahat, anong bagay man yan, baski balot, basta gobyerno, you have to go into a bidding. A bidding that is not rigged and a bidding that is properly done. You might have the bidding, but it's rigged, which always happens everywhere, every day. Ngayon yan, ganun eh. Kaya hirap ako dito because, you know, when I run for itong opisina ko, I promised only 5 simple things. And even during the presidential debates, I was always the first one to stop talking because knowing the time constraint, hindi mo talaga maibigay lahat. So what I did was to go into bullets. Pag na-presidente ako, 1, ito, second. And the first that I promised you, I said, I will try my very best to stop corruption. And here is an entity, hindi lang man, the lawyer himself justifying the contract, even if it was really a fraud all along. And you can even see even the soul of the contract would tell you that it was fundamentally wrong. Ngayon natapos ako, pag-uwi ko dito, here comes a report again about the ghost deliveries ng medisina sa AFP. Kaya literally, tinago ko lang yung, I can only grit my teeth. But doon sa command conference na yun, for the generals, Lorenzana, General Anyo, lahat, yung executive secretary, sabi ko, you know, I am sorry to the people of the Philippines not comply with my promise. Because I said, corruption, drugs, I will not with the money of the people. Sabi ko, the distansya ako dyan. And I will try to talk to the enemies of the state. I have complied with all. But corruption, nahirapan talaga. You know, those people who went to me before the election to convince me to run, na road ganito, corruption, grabe na law and order sa Manila, pinapatay na lahat ng tao ng mga durugista. I knew because I was running a big city too. At alam ko, kasi sabi ko sa kanila, ayaw ko. Kaya binibiro na ako nila ni Miguel Dia and Paildon, itong si Solgen, pupunta doon, itong si Solgen ang nakakatawa. He went to Davao to see me. So what time are you available? So, well, I will, this afternoon late. Okay, we'll have coffee. Sabi ng kalida na to. And I knew that may problema siya. He was looking at me, kasama siyang colonel ng police. Nagtitinginan kami doon sa ano. Sabi ko, ano? Bakit nagtingin? In love ko sa akin? Kababata ko yan. He's an Ilocano. He is related to the Marcoses. Nonya Josefa. But he grew up in Davao. The migrants pumuntang Davao long time ago. Pero Ilocano talaga. You can understand why now. Sabi ko tumindig ko doon, sabi ko, kakatapos ko lang, tapos na dito na naman itong isa. I thought all the while that I could depend on you at least. And the worst thing is, I can maybe perhaps, yung mga conversion, I can swallow it, one or two. Pero yung medisina, for Diyos, sabi ko, huwag ninyong talagang pumutok ako. And in front of all the officers of the police and the armed forces, I said, sayang naman yung pagod ko, wala man yung mangyayari. Since I cannot stop corruption, I am now offering to step down as president. Sabi ko na wala man tao dito to witness it. If the 5 major commanders of the Navy, Army, Air Force, and Albayalde was there, kung magtindig kayo and say that my time is up, I'll go. Not because I am afraid of you or I am afraid to die. We will. Ang akin na lang, sabi ko, do not do it with a melodramatic thing. Do not bring your armor outside. You just can call me, we'll have coffee, and I think if I like your strategy, your plan, there is no personal hatred or motive for me to order my soldiers who are also yours. Yung police rotation niya sila lahat. All of them will pass PSG sa likod. Just like a regular tour of duty are assigned to Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. And ang PSG dyan is it's either the military thinks that you are good or if they do not want you, they will that's the... Sabi ko, bitawan ko lahat yan. Kasi hindi ko talaga kaya ang corruption. Maski ano yun. It begins with something like a inaugural thing, the breaking of the ground of whatever. It's given the widest publicity. 3 months after, doon na sa ombudsman, sa gobyerno, meron talaga. Maski sa ang tingin meron. And dito sa national pati control and I am supposed to be the control and supervision of the executive department. Even how much I would pour my labor there. So, at least, whatever happens, yung first kong graft and corruption, ginagawa ko talaga. I am not trying to pull my chair or, but really to stress my point. It is really the policy, official policy of this government that no transaction of whatever kind, be it a reclamation, an LRT, MRT, kung ano ng arting gawin nyo dyan, basta transaction. Pag magbili si Lorenzana ng 6-10 eroplano, such is business. Sekretarian nyo, local government. Yan sila lahat. I have never, ever called them. Sila may listening device yan, sila yung mga sundalo na wala silang makuha niyan. I never talked to them. I had not even called Middle 1. Ako dito lang sa Malacanang. I reserve my comments. I have a list. Tapos isahin ko sila. If it's confidential, I just pull them inside and say, ganito. Nabantayan ito kasi may marami nang nagreklamo. And that is why yung frigate napunta na issue, naging senador tuloy si Bongo. Bongo isa na tatay lang niya, but he's a Tesoro. Batanggin niyo yan. Yung Tesoro na barong. Go ang ating, in love yung nanay niya doon sa tatay niya na Chinese. Di. Ako man rin, lolo ko Chinese. Yun ang, if I cannot, I might as well. It does not really matter to me. You were ousted. Whatever you want to call it, I'd be happy to go. Kasi itong ganito, you have to, iganon mo talaga. Pati yung police, John Anyo is losing a lot of his hair. Manipis na lang. When he was in Mindanao, was assigned. Kasi ang pulis, yung iba nakatikim na ng dugo ng demonyo. No more redemption. Million. Kaya isa yan sa mga problema na That's the reason why I said, and now I'm mayor, I did it in Davao, but it's a small place. Kapunta man kayo ng Davao. But it's a little bit, I'm not saying it is the most. Talagang okay lang. But then, I followed it since I was a little bit parang left. Kasi kami, anak ako ng migrants. Then I do not have to explain to you my basic philosophy about life. I'm a socialist. Kasi anak lang ako ng hirap. Otherwise, we would have stayed where we were. But we had to go to Mindanao and hack the forest to seek the greener pasture. Kaya ako gano'n. So sinabi kong komunista, umalis kayo dito. Because we were friends. Because in our TAT, mga gano'n, narinig na nila ako. When I was a prosecutor, because nobody would touch it with the 10-foot pole, yung kaso ng military police pati rebels. I was the only one assigned to handle this. But yet I was fair. Pag wala akong ebidensya against rebels, I would always, lalo na yung planting of evidence. Ako na nagsasabi ko, Your Honor, I move to dismiss the case. Why? I think my evidence in my hands is fabricated. Kaya sinasabi ko talaga sa huwag mong gawin. I will not prosecute the case na just to secure a warrant. Mahirap yan. But hardliner ako sa criminal. Talagang, sinabi ko kasi, mayroon ng kidnappers, it was the capital of the, nandoon lahat yung mga masasama sa, because Davao City was growing. And with it, yung agricultural boom, banana. Tapos Davao is trading. Medyo, ngayon malaki na talaga. Davao is the highest earning local government unit. 9%. Pero sabi ko sa kanila, I'm going to build a city comfortable enough for everybody. do not destroy my city, because I will kill you. Do not destroy our daughters and sons. Yun lang ang pag-asa namin kasi mga hirap kami. Ngayon pinapaaral namin, pinapakain namin, inaalagaan namin. When the day comes na wala na kaming trabaho, we are old. Hindi naman, wala naman tayong investment sa bangko. Hindi naman tayo stockholder, shareholder ng San Miguel o Ayala. We would greatly depend on our children. Sila na, kagaya na nga, kayo, atin ngayon, kayo kasakit tatay nanay nyo, 84, 85, 82. Tayo ang pumagastos eh. And you put in peril ang insurance namin. Wala kaming insurance na guarantee or Phil American. Hira sa Pilipino yan. And if at all, ang insurance namin, na maski mabuhay lang man kunti, little bit longer than the others, is because we have children who will buy us the meds, magbayad sa ospital, magbayad sa oxygen, magbayad sa kabaong putang, magbayad sa memorial. Tapos gano'n na, you will destroy the nation. If you do that, I will kill you. Huwag kang do not do. Kaya mga ombudsman, ang isang pregnant prosecutor, ang pinakialaman pa sinaksak. Bagay, patay na may nagpatay noon. Totoo lang. Patay na. So yung kasabay yung nag-rape sa Davao, patay na rin. Ang what is very coincidences, pareho sila ng stab wounds. Exactly saan yung sinaksak, dito rin siya. Yung isa dito, sinaksak dito, dito rin siya. Yung karma ng Diyos. Yan ang ano ko. Nung na-presidente ako, yan ang sinabi ko. Ngayon sa droga, it will not end. It will not end. As I have said, dito sa presidency, I will put on the table my life, my presidency. I can lose it anytime. My honor. Pero basta yung pangako ko stays. No corruption, walang drugs, o minimize. At least may 49%. Wala na masyado yung saksakan. Itong human rights, may human rights ito. Anong suntukin kita ngayon dyan? Alam mo, yung tambay, wala namang masyado matatanda. Sa bahay, may asawa, pamilya. But most of the tambays, really, are itong mga bata. Masabi sa survey, they consider it a violation of their human rights. Bullshit. You know, if you are a minor, the parents' patria comes in. I can take you out, especially now, with the epidemic of drugs and everything. I can take you into custody of the law or by law and keep you somewhere to protect you. You are not being arrested. You are not being driven away. But a curfew for the minors, it's really good for you. Bakit mo isugal talaga? There are preventive measures that can protect the community. Why do you have to itong mga human kung ano ang pinagdadaldal ng there are things that I have to do because I have to do it. Who will do it? Alam mo yung police noon, sabi na walang, before you, Duterte, there was really no killing, no, oh, look what happened. When I became president, I insisted on opening the records. Oh, how many thousands, hundreds of thousands nandyan sa... Hindi yan kumakain. Kaya, alam mo bakit payat yan sila? Hindi yan sila kumakain. And they keep on grinding the teeth nga. Parang sa dream. Ano, pag yung anak yung si, ano, si red flag. Ngayon na marami na nang na-rehab, kaya tayo nagkaroon ng rice crisis. Kumakain ang mga ulol. No, maybe next time pag may crisis naman, instead of you distribute sebo, kumain yung iba para we can save rice for the others. Especially the innocent and the good ones. Then I said yung ano, sabi ko, I will not, walang dumadating sa akin. And I don't entertain yung mga negosyante. What's your business? You go to... Pero there is one exception. If you have a complaint, any of you, any Filipino, kaya yun yung sa frigate yun. Kasi yung may-ari ng frigate na nalo, gusto niya i-deliver. Hindi pa i-certify ng mga Navy, kaya si Lorenzana nagalit na. So he wrote a letter. Sa awa ng Diyos, hindi niya alam kung sinong nabigyan niya. So it reached into unlawful hand. They made a story. Tinawag nila si Bong, yung aide ko. O ngayon, kandidato na pagka-senador. Sinabi ko talaga, that's your passport to... Sabi ko talaga, sabi ko, wag kang mag-insist, kasi hindi, closed door. Sabi ko, no. You insist in an open inquiry. Wala yung closed door. Magduda ang mga tao dyan. Okay, wala naman talaga. Barko na yun. Just delivery, nagreklamo. So he came here. Duda sila, bakit ano? He came here to complain. So for all of the Filipinos who have a complaint against us sa gobyerno, they have any time of the day or night. They can knock there and tell the guards na biktima ako ng ano. And I will entertain you. Lahat. That's the only way na I can respond also to the poor guys there. Then I tried to talk to the communists. Alam mo itong si Season, nanubra. I said, I cannot give you a coalition government or even power sharing in some areas. In some areas, yung minimum nila, economic assignment. You just come down and live here and I'll give you a job. You do not deserve any honor dito sa gobyerno. I cannot give you what I do not own. It is sovereign, ano yan. So yun ang then business. Well, of course, may mga delay dyan. Pero if you talk about the delays, I cannot answer you. You have to call the cabinet members. Because I don't really do nothing. I just keep track of the progress. Kailan ba ito matapos? Gusto ko lang malaman ninyo na at one time, I really offered to resign. before the armed forces and the police in a yung unahan ko sabi ko, gusto ninyo, all you have to do is to stand up and I'm ready to go. It's not, of course there will be a fight if I refuse. But for what? Kung ako lang ang mamatay, okay lang. Eh, kung itong mga to, puro mga army rin, magkipag-awayan sa army doon, para kayong buang. Mag-uwi nila ako sa amin. Anyway, my father was soldier. So, yan ho ang gusto kong i-convey sa inyo. And to give justice also, sinong gumawa nito. Marami yan nila. Pero, pabalik-balik to, same lahat. I am glad to join you today as we honor outstanding civil servants who set the standards of competence, accountability, and integrity in the public service. Now, I will announce to you why. Magdalag tayo ito. What caused yung bigla na lang tayong ang mga anak natin naging mga criminal at an early age? Panahon ni Ramos, Marcos, even wala. But when itong si Pangilinan, kaibigan ko. So I do not want to demean him or, but you know, in this life, we have to bind ourselves what we do. Mahirap yung kung ginawa mo. Ang criminal code noon, 9 below, no criminal liability. Espanyol pa yan, libro na yan. Revised code. Then, above 9, below 12. And above 12, below 16, meron yang indeterminate sentence law. Reason, poverty, o nagnakaw para pagkain. When I was a prosecutor, hindi ako nagpo-prosecute ng gano'n. Ako ang nagbibigay sa iyo, magkano ninakaw nito? Diyan sa mga convenience store. Huwag nang mag-prosecute. Pero pagdating nung yung ngayon, binabaan ng tinaas husto ni Pangilinan. Pretty boy, to keep abreast with the changing time. And he does not bother to research now that America, from where he copied all of these things, have reverted back to treating youthful offenders tried as adult offenders for grave and less grave offenses. Balik na sila doon. So, if you rape, mayroon din sa, you rape, you steal, kill, after robbing, killing, raping, you should be treated as an adult offender. Wala yan eh. The entire Philippines for the last 2 decades, right after itong Pangilinan law, nagkalat kasi alam ninyo, pagka minor, he goes out. Pag sinabi niya, I am just 14 years old, he goes out. Walang seremonya. Ang police naman matakot. Because sila yung madimanda eh. Yun ang nun. Kaya ako, in the meantime, wala man ako panglaban niya until sabi nila niya, nakipagkita yung ibang senador kagabi, isang gabi. They'll try to repeal the law. Yun ang dahilan. Ang nawala, alam mo ang nawala sa itong mga bata ngayon who are now adult? The sense of accountability. Labas-pasok sila noon eh. Kig mag-rape, kig magpatay, labas. The following day. Wala si Pangilinan, he never bothered to clear the line after the arrest, after the crime, then what to do with it. Sa Amerika kasi may correctional institutions. You are detained there for 2 weeks, cleaning the streets. Then you receive counseling, instilling responsibility of a citizen and the accountability of what you do in this planet. Yun ang nawala. Ngayon, wala mag-amin. Ito naman si Pontifical Pangilinan. Akala mo walang kasalanan kung magsalita. Siya pa yung presidente ng liberal. Tignan mo, pati siya hindi manalo yan. Ako, I will talk to a political exercise now. What are your sins? Ako, sabi ko sa military, anong kasalanan ko? Nagnakaw ba ako dyan? Ni piso? Did I prosecute somebody na pinakulong ko? Ang kasalanan ko lang, yung mga extrajudicial killing. Yung extrajudicial killing naman, itong mga ulo, lalo na yung itim na, sino yan? Sabi ko, puta na, wag ka, ihampas kito yung ulo mo yung prosecutor na. But what right are you here to? You are actually exercising functions which you are not supposed to do. Belongs to government. At the very least, you are committing usurpation of authority. Itong ICC, utro yan. Kaya huwag masyadong mahina talaga yung mga buang yan. Kausap mo yan. Totoo. Wala yan sa sino ang eskwelahan natin dito para walang magalit. UP, San Beda, Ateneo. Pero itong mga wala talagang alam. And imagine, yung chairman ng commission, yung ICC, is the brother of the King of Jordan. He is not even elected democratically. He is there as a part of the ruling elite. Now you come to me na sabihin mo, I need a psychiatrist. Gusto kong sabihin, gago ka pala. Kaya sabi ni Esperon, Mayor, wag, pupunta ba tayo sa Port Jordan, kaibigan tayo ng helicopter. Binigyan nga tayo ng helicopter. Tapos ano mo sabi ng King of Jordan? Do not mind that brother, his... Totoo. Medyo. I don't even like him. He's a fake. Sinabi ko, bakit hindi mo sinabi, King? Sinampal ko sana. Totoo yung punta-punta dito, mga imbestar yung isa. When? Where? How? What did they use? Wala, basta yung lahat na namatay dyan, kung sinaksak tapos naalangan, maghintay pa ba lang yung nakasaksak dyan? I know that there are policemen that ito yung mga ninja na, and they are the ones killing. Yung hindi ka makaremit sa kanila, it's an organized crime actually. Either papatayin ito pong ulo na ito o ako ang papatayin ito. Hindi na talaga yan because they have tasted ng dugo nga ng the devil. So yan ang challenge natin sa gobyerno. Ang army, okay lang. Ay, galing man si John Anyo sa army. Ngayon, napunta siya sa police, sakit ulo niya. Sakit talaga, police. Doon sa amin, behave ang police. Gusto mo? Dito ay would need ang pinaka ano ko patawag ko lang diyan. Yan patindigin ko, nakalimutan ko. Para but I said we have a problem. Ulit ko. If we cannot stop corruption in government, if we cannot attain a minimum of the law and order needed, we are facing an insurgency problem. The Muslim insurgency can be divided into two. One are the revolutionaries whose cause is territorial. Yung nawala nila mga lupa. They were the originals of Mindanao. There is no original Bisaya, Bicolano, Tagalog. And if you are a Christian, you are not from Mindanao, or at least you are a descendant of the migrants. And the other insurgency there is the one affiliated with the ISIS. Nothing is good for them but to turn this world into a caliphate of Islam. Ako, do not be mainsulto kayong mga Moro dito. Ang nanay ko, Maranao, ha? Dolo ko, Chen. But my mother is a mestizang Maranao. Skip your pare-pareho lang tayo na ipit ito sa yung ISIS wala talaga. Wala yan sila. Ito sila Morad. We have the BOL. So finally, we might be able to strike a happy balance there. Pero itong Muslim insurgency, itong mga kidnap for ransom, wala ito. Just like what they're doing in other ways. Kaya napunta ako sa Hulo because the army, kainan silang sidearm. It's only the police. The primary weapon is wala talaga sila. So I remember na napunta ako nung I was president. Sabi ko sa kanila na yung na corner na ubusan ng bala. But naubusan ng bala, kung na-capture, they were treated like dogs in the camp of the enemy. Tapos ginanon yung ulo, inarap sa video, yung mga Marines na naipit. So sabi ko ngayon, lahat sa gobyerno may baril na. Army, di lahat may baril. Sabi ko, what is your secondary weapon? Sabi ko, remember, yung solo, nakatid na agad ako. Sabi ko, yan, you have 3 magazines. Naka-deploy yung isa, dalawa reserva. Wala nang fixed bayonet ngayon. Chris na ang kaharap mo. So you have this. Then pag naubusan ka ng 2 magazine, kunin mo yung isa. Iglagay mo, tapos say your prayers. Totoo. Yan ang sinabi ko. Kainin mo yung baril mo. That is a more dignified way of dying. Bakit ka magpakamatay po? Ganunin ka ba ng kalaban mo? May nakita ako sa Davao, hindi nga ulo. Yung gano'n kay Kaliwitig, talagang tinuli siya ulit ng asawa niya. Wala na, no more. Para na lang kaibigan ko. Totoo yan. On the other one, kung sino ang taga Davao dito, alam naman nyo, yung isa, hindi nakatiis yung asawa, boiling water. Totoo, yung taga Davao dito. Binuhos talaga sa... Yan, ma'am. Hindi na yan sa abuse sayap o sa speechcraft. Pagtakot dyan sa mga... Kasi, alam mo, pa-award lang yan, pero may sarili yung kalukuhan. Wala, may mga bisyo yan. I'm suggesting two ways of doing it. Yung hot as in hot, with full of the... you cut the goddamn... maldito lahat na. Wala. Forward naman. Saan si Rillion? Mayor. Yung asawa mo sa isa sa Davao. Doon sa Tagum. Bibiro lang. Mabaka talaga. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for your encouraging words of wisdom. At this point, we shall have our photo opportunity with the President in 7 batches as follows.